The yogis and others who various types of mystics always choose mountains as their abode because they want solid material all around them. When they do certain sadhana, when they develop certain energy within themselves, they would like to live in a cocoon of the earth. I think we were saying something about Kedar. You should see Kedar. It's just a small temple, it's nothing. Oh, it is one of the most powerful points in the world. You don't have to believe anything. Just go sit there, it'll blow you out, you know. If you work upon yourself to improve your receptivity and then go to a place like that, it'll just blow you. If you go up, it's really fantastic. There are many places like that in the country, but Himalayas attracted maximum number of people. So Himalayas, because of its size and its immensity, it is so immense. Being in India, if you don't see Himalayas, oh, you really miss something, you know. Before you're too old and no good for anything, you must visit Himalayas once, you know. It's something that you must see. You don't have to go with any belief or faith or anything. Just the size will make you feel like an ant. The big man that you are in the city, you go stand there, you feel like a crawling creature. You are not a big man anymore. It's so immense, it cannot be described. It's been a place which has been graced by many wonderful beings. Wherever they go, they leave their eggs. That's their way of life. So the yogis also, people who have the privilege and the burden of carrying a dimension which is not in the experience of common people, also wherever they sit and stand, they lay their eggs. But why they always move to hilly regions, certain spaces which are identified as sacred, is simply so that these eggs are not trampled upon, but rather experienced, made use of, so that something will fly out of it. So they choose places. Tapovan has been one bird's nest where many yogis have chosen to lay their eggs. But the biggest pit of eggs is probably the Kedar. Kedar, every kind of bird laid its eggs, multicolored, and they gotten all mixed up. So, if you have been initiated in a certain way, you become open to a certain aspect of experience. There are so many other things there which you are not open to. But if you are initiated in a particular way, you become open to that particular dimension. The whole basis of creating temples in India is just this. A certain egg is laid and you are supposed to approach it in a certain way. For every deity, there is a certain type of approach. Gupta Kashi, it's very much in the line of Agastya's way of doing things, which is pure Kriya, which is 100% energy work, no other things, no mantras, no tantras, no nothing. It's 100% energy work. That's the way I am, that's the only thing I know. I can just transform life from one dimension to another simply on the basis of energy. I don't know any chantings, I don't know any rituals, I don't know anything. Without any ritual, simply switching the energy from one dimension to another. Kashi is the holiest of holy cities, one of the most ancient cities of learning. This was a place where hundreds of enlightened beings lived at a time. Every street you walked, you had an enlightened being to meet. So, it became a tradition in this culture, if you want to die, you must die in Kashi. If you die in Kashi, your liberation is guaranteed because there are so many enlightened ones, every day they come to have bath in the Ganga. All you have to do is just have a glimpse of them. And when they see that your time is near, definitely they will help you and you're through. So even today it is believed, When you come to a certain old age, people travel to Kashi, wait there to die. This tradition came simply because every generation saw hundreds of enlightened beings living in Kashi, and it became the greatest core of learning. Himalayas gained its fame and its attraction is because so many people somehow chose it, because it's like a labyrinth, it's like going back into the earth's womb itself. You go round and round and round and round from valley to valley, valley to valley, it keeps going and going and going. How much ever you drive, it's just going and going, you know. So it is like almost for people, now we are driving, but when people walked, you could have imagined their experience. Just imagine, no roads, nothing, you are walking into Himalayas. Those of you who traveled in Himalayas, suppose you were walking, let's say to Kedar or Badri from New Delhi, can you imagine the experience? You can't figure out where you are, you know. You're in and in and in and in. It's almost like going into the womb of the earth, and that's how people experienced it. So more and more people went there.
Kedarnath is a town located in the Rudraprayag district of North Indian state of Uttarakhand. The town is best known for the Kedarnath temple, an ancient temple dedicated to the Lord Shiva. It attracts devotees and tourists from all over India and around the world. But what makes Kedarnath truly powerful? Let's take a closer look. Kedarnath is considered one of the holiest places in the Indian mythology and is associated with the Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is one of the main deities in Hinduism. It is one of the 12 Jyotirlingas which are believed to be the most sacred abodes of Lord Shiva. Legend says that Lord Shiva himself resides in Kedarnath, and his presence or energy there helps people progress in their spiritual journey and attain salvation. Kedarnath's remote location and difficult terrain make it a physically challenging destination for visitors. In the past, people had to undertake a long and difficult journey to reach Kedarnath, and even today, the road leading up to the temple is tough. Those who come to this place with a great faith undergo a spiritual transformation and strengthen their connection with the divine. Kedarnath has a rich historical background dating back thousands of years. Even the Pandavas from the Mahabharata are said to have visited this temple. Despite facing numerous natural calamities, the Kedarnath temple still stands as a powerful house of spiritual energy. The energy in this temple is so strong and powerful that seekers on spiritual journey can feel its presence and receive a boost to continue their path. It's important to note that the perception of Kedarnath's power and its significance is subjective and deeply rooted in the cultural and religious beliefs. Each person's experience of the place will be unique and different. In conclusion, Kedarnath is a place that holds immense spiritual significance and is known for its challenging weather and natural beauty. It's a place where seekers on spiritual journey can feel the presence of superpower and strengthen their connection with the divine. If you enjoy this content, please share it with those who might find it helpful. And if you have any thoughts or opinion on this topic, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you.